sound, custom EQs, and profiles through Logitech gaming software. The PC cable also connects to a Y splitter that's included, which allows you to connect to any analog source you want. The second cable is the mobile cable, which has a built-in microphone so you don't need the boom mic to communicate while you're on the go, and it also has a button to control modern cell phones. The G433 is not just a brand new headset, it's a brand new category of headset. It's incredibly lightweight and comfortable, and it uses the best technologies that you've come to expect from Logitech G.
Seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Ha ha! Yeah, so this is unmute.
Radiant team.
Witch Doctor.
Radiant team pick.
Omni Knight.
Radiant team pick.
Dire team pick.
Hey guys,
Night Stalker.
this is Santosh and Anish from LXG, and welcome to day 1 of Dota.
Dire team ban.
Season 2! ILG Season 2! Powered by Logitech.
Let's get this
Associate
started.
sponsors LG. Nvidia GeForce. We have a game with Breaker Gaming and Team Not Matter.
Radiant team.
Breaker Gaming won the coin toss. No, they lost the coin toss, but team they took the Radiant, and we have a first pick Omni Knight and Night Stalker from the Radiant team. My name is Alukar. I'm joined by my host
Radiant.
Radiant is here, and Dire team has Witch Doctor and Clockwork. So we can see the bands, which is Disruptor, Husker for some reason, Rasta and Mage, and the Dire team has Viper, Bristle,
Radiant
Bane,
team.
Mortrade and Lusa. Very tanky picks band out.
Team pick.
So
An interesting lineup with Breaker Gaming. They're going with the Night Stalker Omni Knight build. Wonder what core they're going for.
yeah, so we kind of did a little research on both the teams. We see that they are equally matched with their ranks. So more or less, we will not disclose the ranks as that is something we will not do yet. We will tell you at the end of the game. But for now,
10
let us just say they are equally
remaining.
matched in ranks.
Yes.
And Omni Knight Balnar, scary lineup,
Five
scary
seconds
pick. Follow up,
remaining.
Axe.
Oh man, this is gonna be hard.
Yes, three tanky, 3 strength heroes. Whereas we have a fragile Witch Doctor with a Clockwork offlane, definitely.
So, is the offlane going to be an Omni Knight or a Night Stalker or the Axe?
I think it would be Omni and Axe on the offlane. Night
Okay.
Stalker as a support, and then there would be a carry. That is ideally. Let's see the next picks, because we can have an
10
Omni offlane with
seconds
Axe jungle
remaining.
as well. So it depends on that. Dire team still
5
waiting on the picks. They've
seconds
banned all these tanky
remaining.
heroes, which means they're looking into someone who, like, you can see Bane banned out. A lot of heroes who, like, tank.
Radiant team pick.
They've
Tide
taken out.
Hunter.
So we see.
So it's a position 4 Clockwork then.
Yep. Roaming Clockwork, more or less, might
Right.
be with Doctor. It's a
Uh-huh.
pretty good thing. You can tower
Yeah.
dive and everything. Good support
Exactly.
as well. So the Tide Hunter,
Interesting.
yeah, we could see a Tide mid. No, not sure about it. Like, what is
Perhaps.
the team lineup that they're going for? But so far, it's pretty standard. Good picks. Both team have good engaged,
10
disengaged. But
seconds
Omni Knight going to be
remaining.
the main factor for Radiant, whereas Tide and Witch
5
Doctor,
seconds
pretty good synergy from that
remaining.
time.
I'm wondering if Omni might be the position 5 or will it be Night Stalker? Because the Aghanims is crucial on Night Stalker.
So I don't think they'll make him the position 5. I'm guessing it might be an Omni position 5 here, who will be hard supporting this
Dire
lineup.
team pick.
Because both the Axe and the Balnar need their initiation, their Aghanims and their Blinks.
So now we see a Zeus picked up as well for the heavy nuke that's going to follow up. That it makes sense over here. They've already banned out all the Magres heroes like Bristle and Viper and Dusa, who don't take that much damage from Zeus. So that's a very smart pickup. I'm not sure if that's the focus around it. Even if you see Husker and Major Band, these are like people who don't take much from Zeus.
So what do you think of a Spectre hard carry for
5
the first
seconds
lineup?
It might be
remaining.
4 melee though, but still we're gonna have global presence with the Zeus and Spec.
So Spectre can't solo kill many people. Like from the dire side, they can't solo kill an Omni, can't solo kill a Balnar, neither an Axe. And there's no synergy.
Spectre for the Dire.
I mean,
Radiant.
Spectre for the Radiant.
Yes, that would be pretty good for the Radiant team, given that there's an Omni Knight and everything.
Yeah.
A Zeus Spectre combo always works out. It's good synergy if it goes that way, but I don't think they would go for a Spectre. They're looking for early game ganks. That's why the Balnar, Omni, and Axe pick up with the Zeus. This is completely to dominate their early game. As of now, Dire team, let's see, like I would prefer a Pugna picked up right now. But I like it's debatable because Pugna again, there's not much we can say about it. Because Pugna can just decryptify anyone Axe Berserks and they take no damage out of it. Same with, but then they have a Zeus. So it might not work out so well. We'll see what is Dire's thoughts on these
Radiant
lineup.
team ban.
It's an OD.
World Devourer.
Pretty good. Anti-tank hero. They found one at least. So good. I don't see much CC from Radiant's end, whereas Dire I'm seeing quite a few. We have a Clockwork,
Dire
Software
team
Time.
ban.
The last ban is Juggernaut, and for the Dire team side, we are waiting for the last ban now. Who do you think would be their core carry in the Radiant side?
I'm thinking they might go for someone mobile also. They might look at something which can
Dire
shut
team
down the
pick.
Tide and the OD, something that can get that down. Or maybe a passive damage deal like Spec
Could always neutralize these guys. But
Yes.
even if Phantom Lancer would probably work if I'm not mistaken.
True, Phantom Lancer works very well against OD, given more or less, because OD has literally single target hero.
Yep.
Apart from his ult, he mainly focuses on that. We
10
have
seconds
10
remaining.
seconds for the Dire to pick when we'll see the hard carry that they pick. So I'm a
5
little confused here.
seconds
It's
remaining.
position 4 Clock for sure. Position 5 Witch Doctor. Offlane Tide. Who's the position 2 carry? Let's see that. Going into overtime, guys. I would prefer personally maybe a Luna here. Just because there's OD, there's everyone, they'll utilize it a lot. OD, Clockwork, and Witch Doctor Trillian doesn't sound half bad. Given that, her movement speed will help against Balnar and other such people who slow her. You know me.
Radiant team pick.
And it was a Nakes. Pretty good pickup. Nakes. They have good synergy. Nakes bomb with Clockwork and Tide. This is pretty good and it works wonders against Axe and Balnar over here. Last pick from the Radiant team. Very crucial. They could go for the Spectre, but now that they have a Nakes, I would not prefer it. They have a very strong early game from the Radiant
10
end.
seconds remaining.
Over here, in a team gang scenario, Dire team has the upper hand. So more or less we'll see.
Remaining.
So the last pickup from the Radiant end, they're going into overtime. I'm presuming over here, since they have an OD, they could go into someone more tankier. Oh, they
Choose your hero.
That's
yeah.
interesting.
Troll is pretty good. Troll can take on the Nakes. I've seen that happen before. And as well the OD. 50% miss chance is a lot, right? So, and he has very good high base armor. A lot of things. So he can man fight, given that he gets the BKB real fast. So I see with the Omni Knight in the safe lane. So because Troll is picked up, Omni Knight is confirmed in the safe lane. Whereas the Axe will be in the off lane, more or less. So we're starting the game. So we're having Radiant team with a beautiful early game lineup and the Dire team with a good team fight synergy picked up, and we'll see how the game starts. Tune in, guys. Game's beginning. So it's a Troll safe lane, Zeus mid
Prepare
with
for
no mangoes.
battle.
Axe off lane, Omni Knight. Wait, it's a Troll, Omni, and Balnar safe lane? No, it's not. So we are seeing good movement coming up from Clockwork going, yeah. So both teams over here. Let's announce the players. So we have from Team Radiant, Balnar, played by Loading. So that is literally his name, guys. Then we have Achilles on the axe. The trolls paid by Godlike. Then we have High as F by the Omni Knight. And Zeus by Dawn Bhai. And the Dietide side, name matters. Wish is on the Witch Doctor. The Dragon
30
Emperor on
seconds to
Woody.
battle.
And Hakuren on Tide.
Tide.
Merson.
Merson.
Mestron on
Nyx. Done. That's a perfect name for Nyx. Mestron. Never mind. And Pikachu on
Clockwork.
Crazy. So we have, for some reason, I'm guessing that the Clockwork would leave this lane. I see Tide would be a so the Omni pick against the Tide is very bad because it's a constant slow compared to a status. So that might play a big part. And then you have Troll with a slow, and then obviously we have this non-stop. So they can get the first blood on top, given that Clockwork reaches that all first. Let's see. Counter Helix doesn't do much damage. It does 75. It's equal to like.
But it is pure damage though.
Yep,
So.
it is pure. So we see a good block coming from the Axis end. Zeus and Odie in the mid lane. So we're getting into the game, guys. We are seeing basic trades going on. Omni hiding in the trees.
And
So the Axe does not win lane against Nyx unless he gets that a few levels in, on this. Because he can just rage and get everything back from Feast. That's
what happens?
basic harass. Oh, Witch Doctor losing more in that trade. In the bottom lane, people are zoned out. The Tide not getting a single creep. The
Zeus
troll
is off to a great start.
so controlling the lane over here. And there's a ward, early ward planted for rotations from the dire end, which is pretty good. The Axe is not being contested. The Witch Doctor is just leaving. So they're just trading creeps, gold over here. Good denies coming from Nyx. And the Omni just chasing this Tide Hunter, punishing Tide. We are seeing the mid lane. So Zeus finishing all that mana for a few creeps. I wouldn't suggest this particular build that like more or less where we see he's trying to take out his end, because Zeus is gonna just utilize it from a clarity. He would get more value out of it, given that the harass is not constant. We have last hits pretty good from both the teams. It's quite standard. Nobody's going in for a kill. They're waiting for the levels. So we can see here Witch Doctor is he's already pulled a stack.
Yep.
Pretty nice. So denying EXP to Axe. So he's level 2 where Nyx is reaching level 3. But we can see, oh, perfect Berserk. Will the Witch Doctor come? Follow up? No.
Witch Doctor is a little far away.
Yep. The Witch Doctor throwing the casket into the Maledict, giving those right click harasses. Axe not having a salve to follow up on that. Will be low for a while. Capitalizing from the Radiant end, he finds the double damage. And coincidentally there is someone low at mid lane, but he does not choose to go for that.
But should
Salve
Omni,
arrived. Yeah.
should Omni swap top instead? Because I think he might be better against the Nyx and the Witch Doctor lineup though, right?
So the idea over here should be, if that is the plan that they're following, is to deny Zeus any farm,
yep.
or any, in this case, any int. So, there's no mana, he won't be farming. So he's
Yeah.
pretty zoned out over. If you see, the OD is doing quite fairly well.
Yeah.
So he's like making sure the denies are in place, and he was pretty aware that Night Stalker is coming mid. Zeus missing out on a few last hits. The troll not at all being contested.
Axe reports top is missing.
We see the second level on counter Helix. Even if he loses late now, he can NC just with this just second
Axe
level on it.
reports top is missing.
Pretty passive game. No one is doing much. There's just harassment going on from all sides. I think there's a kill initiation on top. Can they do it? Nope.
Look at it go.
And there goes the initiation. I think Axe is dead, my friends. This is
Get some.
Oh, it's a tight.
This is a dead Axe. The Maledict.
Wait for
It's
it.
gonna tick.
Wait for it.
And there we go.
Just
Someone's
the
blood was
Dango
drawn.
wasted. First blood.
Malediction.
The Maledict counter for the Axe. He scaled second on Paralysis class, which is pretty good. Some good damage going through. Zeus has been harassing OD, whereas OD is just sticking to the creeps for now. Magic one picked up, which would be helpful given in the later end. Zeus just right click and farming. OD a little outlaned. This is his second salve, or maybe even his third, given how much harass is going on in mid lane. No soul ring, nothing. Just a casual bottle picked up. Night Stalker in the Invis. Witch Doctor playing quite well. Pulling all stacks, but that's just helping out Axe getting more EXP. And in the bottom lane, Tide just having a hard time.
Axe reports top
Axe
is
doing
missing.
fairly well than Tide. Tide is at level 3, almost 4.
Right.
And Axe is already 4, and he's just already got a boot as well, so pretty good. Next with the phase, some good damage. More or less, I would not have gone phase. I would have gone a little more utility as of now.
Here, get the time.
Oh, they're going for him again.
The Axe is having a tough time here.
Very
Come
tough.
and get it.
The Berserk coming out a little too late, more or less. He would not die to that.
Fear
Quiets
quiets magic.
Perhaps.
Yeah, so he's pretty fine. So Balna going to capitalize on the EXP that he's going to get in this lane.
I think Axe should retreat to the jungle and maybe farm that up.
Yeah.
And let Balanar handle this for a while.
Easily, like he will be able to, but he's used the shrine alone, no problem. Zeus getting some farm.
I'll take
you can
that.
see the creep stats over here. Radiant doing quite well. OD not that far behind. He was leading initially,
Yes.
but he got harassed quite a bit by the Zeus.
But surprisingly, we aren't seeing any mid rotations in the first night, so we usually would have expected a few smoke gangs by now at least.
True. The more or less he's waiting for his boot to come from base just to finish it off.
True.
And meanwhile, just a lot of pulls. Like we can see that the Witch Doctor is on par with their off lane. The Axe, he's on the same levels, and like he's doing the double pull. Just like any good support would. Oh, spotted by the Axe. Okay.
And that is helping the Lifestealer really stay up there in terms of last hits.
Yeah. He can tank his own against creep just by the Stout Shield.
Yep.
So over here, Nake's not low on creeps as well. Currently on the top.
So is
Troll
Nyx
following
going
up
the
on-
armlet route? Would that be better in this?
Yeah, I would prefer the armlet build.
House is
If
under
he doesn't
attack.
get nuked, he can just get back the health.
Exactly.
In this case, and Zeus, people like Zeus like depend on like they won't be anti-tank unless they skill something on static field.
True.
Major game. So like there is no rotation from Night Stalker. Pretty
Which is
passive.
surprising. Yeah.
Radiant team 6 minutes, just no kills. Like Balnar usually.
No
you
smoke
see-
gangs. No nothing.
Yep. We do have a single smoke on Omni. Let's see.
How that works.
Yep. The Nyx is.
Nyx has infest.
Yep.
So that might
the
be
Berserk. Oh, the rage, but
Axe going low and a Witch Doctor coming in there.
Heads
and
up.
We see the
And
cast
this-
out, Maledict. And some Harass on this guy. The Omni Knight who
He's dead.
smoked is missing from this lane.
Omni had to TP bot because Troll got ganked. Meanwhile, Balnar falls to Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor getting the levels, level 5, same as the offlane Axe. Whereas we see at mid, OD losing creeps, losing health, buying a lot of other things.
Saw that one coming.
Level wise, he's not.
So who do you say is winning the bot lane? Because we can see top is Radiant has lost top, but Radiant won mid. And for bot, it looks like
Over here, I can see that Tide actually, compared to Axe, Tide has not got that many creeps, which basically
Yeah.
I'm thinking works in the favor for the Radiant because technically Zeus is farmed up mid.
Correct.
His levels he's back on.
Mhm.
Bottom lane over here, you see that the Troll is fine.
It's fine,
He
yeah.
has his Mask of Death coming, I'm pretty sure. There you go. He's gonna go for the MOM build, I'm quite sure on that. Axe has to just get EXP so he can farm in NCs faster.
correct.
He's almost there. He's just one item short of a Vanguard if he chooses to go there. Nyx is finished. The Aquila,
he's
which
going-
is a really
Surprising pickup.
yeah. Could be that he wants to make sure that he has enough mana to kill Axe over
And
here.
push the
Yeah.
lane apparently.
We can see that he maxed out Feast instead of like Rage or Open Wounds, like
Illusion.
showing that.
So I think he did that also because he was
Stacking did not work out that well. Body blocks coming in and cog block coming in.
Let the sun.
Little
No
cog block.
sorceries avail. What's
Good
more?
pickup from the Radiant time.
Catch me,
Good body block done by Night Stalker. Just in case they had a Thunder God's Wrath, so there was no way.
he would survive that.
Yeah. So they are stacking this for Troll. I'm guessing that this Troll might go for Battle Fury build. Like I don't see any purpose of this stack unless someone has that. For Axe maybe. Oh, you can see a fake call. Gets the level 6. Oh, and the solo pickup
Thunderous
coming from Zeus.
applause.
We can see what had happened there. Basically just a
Dire's
nuke.
middle tower
Just
is
a
under
nuke on
attack.
Odin. That's the thing, if you don't get that early teardrop, the Zeus first spell will be a little bad.
Yeah.
So we can see Night Stalker over here.
He's making plays during the day though, so that's
Yeah. So he's a Daystalker in this case. Nightwalker, Daystalker. And there are clarities popped up. They can go on the tide again before he reaches that 6.
yeah.
So
After
let's
that,
see
we-
Clockwork at level 4. We can see that the support from... Okay. Now mind, we can see that, you know, like the dire support is doing quite well, like
Purified.
level wise as well. It's a pretty balanced game so far because both the teams are equally skilled. You can see the tide is not dying that often.
Yeah,
Like,
he's holding his own against
Yeah.
these guys.
so we see that the axe has died twice so far. But over here, not so much. The tide is playing. He's still fine. He's got his soul ring up, the magic wand, the boots. He's going for a pipe. We see a rotation coming.
This will give them the
Or is that-
envies.
Yes, I think we're
Rotation from Witch Doctor would be fine because OD can
can
does
capitalize
dish.
on that. Yep.
Yeah, it depends on the class, but we see a safe TP coming out, more or less.
Omni Knight.
Yep, and a Clockwork rotation. So this is the
They are
intent is to
investing.
kill.
Yes.
They
Oh,
can
but the
see-
Clockwork has been spotted now.
Yep, has he spotted him?
Yes, I
If
think.
they had just checked that he has no mana, the Clockwork would have got a solo kill on this Omni. We can see that.
Tide rat.
You can see the clock and the Omni also going at it.
And the Zeus playing very safe. Axe got left alone with Nyx, but this man is 1300 health and he has quite a level gap on Axe. So he won't be winning the lane yet.
Yes. Axe will need more farm and maybe even a
The troll
lane wheel.
currently stocking up big money. Could go for that Battle Fury build to say, you know, like spike farm later on. Like Nyx cannot compete in that. He's going for the Radiance, the standard build for Nyx. No armlet yet. Okay, so he's going straight. He's just keeping it, seeing which way you could hit first, because the armlet would be easier.
True. And he can survive against the Axe also and dodge the culling.
Fail.
Another
The
gank in the day
sun
by that
sets on your life.
He's a Daystalker then.
the Daystalker, always, all the way. Teardrops into drums, and there is a low health creep coming.
Standard Spirit Vessel build, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Could be, it's good against, let's
Tide.
see, Tide, Nyx, who can't lifesteal
Exactly.
as much, but is lifestealing right now.
Come to
Good bad hunger. Good hunger.
Ah, that was pretty good by Zeus. He's going to come in Battle Hunger again now.
This is the creep.
Battle Hunger that, please.
Yep, he did.
There we go.
I think it is an easy kill for. Oh no,
No,
there-
he raged out of that.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in the bot lane, there's been some.
no ganks. OD capitalizing on the lost farm that he had.
Yes, to make some.
Lot of Zeus. It was worth for the Zeus. He's got his Veil of Discord now. A lot more damage. We can see a lot more ganks from Zeus.
Radiant's middle
So this is the
tower
part of the
under
game where
attack.
now it's night. Let's see what the Night Stalker's plans are. They're literally babysitting this troll, and he has, like, they have got him for farm. He's going for the Shadow Blade. 800 health Shadow Blade. I'm not sure how that would work out. The Witch Doctor with the Death Ward available. Finding poor little Axe in the jungle. He will
Look
get
at
the
it
creeps
go.
and Axe if I'm not wrong. Yup.
Axe dies.
And a solo pick-off
Ask not
from the
for
support
whom
on
the
their off.
spell
Joker's
tolls.
playing pretty well, but
we
I
don't
think he
have.
might.
We have a 0 mana Balnar, which is equal to nothing. Battle Hunger helping him for now. Oh, he used the silence over waiting for the void, which is a choice that he made. It's fine. He's still going. Okay, so if he just had mana, that was a free kill for him.
Yep.
More or less. So we see 20 stick charges, 11, 12. Like Odie's just camping here with the charges, getting his 4 staff on the way. Level 10 Zeus. Odie is still maintaining that EXP range. So we see Troll still farming, waiting for that Shadow Amulet. I would still suggest turning. Okay, you can't make that into a Battle Fury anymore, so that's fine. Both teams just letting the carries farm. The mids are just battling it out. We see a gank from Zeus here and there. Omni Knight stacking NCs, more or less everyone's just stacking NCs. Axe is finished finally with that Vanguard at 13 minutes. Not too late,
Yeah.
given, you know, like the harass that he had and the deaths that he faced on top lane. Nyx is quite a road ahead. Maybe another 7 minutes or so for the Radiance. Unless he flash farms somewhere. So Let's see. There's a gang coming. Rotation from behind the tower.
No,
Oh, you can see there is low health. Zeus ult was there. Okay.
But it's too far away, I think.
Yeah. So, Tide zoning out. We missed another kill.
Army.
The Axe is dying. The Axe is losing top lane.
Axe is dying. This is the second time he died to Witch Doctor.
Radiant's top tower is under
One fight
attack.
Witch Doctor soon.
Witch Doctor has got a lot of kills. If you just go here to kills, that's
Yeah, he's got 2 kills. No, 4 kills. Not bad.
exactly.
He's leading the kill chart.
Yep. He's the carry currently, level 7. Like mid lane is getting the EXP, but if you see anyone else, any other support in the map, this is level 5. And the troll just shit damage and the KS coming with the skill set here in this case. The Zeus finding a poor clockwork. Does not
Pikachu is
have,
running for his life, and this is.
he could
I
land it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Lot of damage. If just that one storm bolt hit, he would have nuked him. Lightning bolt just done. So now we have finally they had enough is enough. The Nyx is camping. This is a strategy, very beautiful strategy.
Heads up.
Coming out.
Night.
Oh, nice.
Why did he fly though?
Oh, and he has a shadow
Shadow
amulet.
amulet.
The plays coming from that say
There is
Witch
for
Doctor.
days. Yeah.
Not worried about anyone. So it's like a bad rotation. This Balna is not getting much out of his pick, out of the night in this case.
Flesh sustains.
Zeus
Gold
being left mid,
remains.
Odie resorted to the jungle as he's had enough of getting beaten up at mid. So we're back to the last stage. We can see Troll leading the charts and Nyx, the safe lanes, followed by the mid and then the off lanes and the supports. We have a 0 last hit Balnar who has not ganked once in the night, successfully at least. And Troll just chasing.
Dire's
Oh, the
middle
midi
tower
stun.
is under attack.
Oh, nice. He could have got the kill. A lot of rotations. Yep.
This is time to capitalize on the top lane and get that Nyx down.
Good, but I think the Nyx is doing fairly well. 1500 health. Gonna
If he
take some
died
time.
now, I would set him back from the
Illusion.
Yep. So he's right there. He's right there with the sacred.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You see rotations for the shrine? No, there is no shrine. Okay. So the troll has got the shadow blade going into the SNY, which is a pretty good build. Gives him a lot more tankiness. The harass factor that's coming out.
We'll need a BKB also very soon.
But that does not hold value. A Maldic without any follow-up does not hold value.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Zeus searching for runes, almost done with the Yules.
No, the
Kaya.
Axe
Kaya,
reports.
that's
Top
gonna be
is
a
missing.
Painful Zeus.
Once he
Bale
gets
and
his
Kaya. Yeah.
Aghanims, it's gonna hurt even more.
See, 35% spell amplification. That's not a joke for a person who dishes out this much damage.
Yep.
Dire's structures are fortified.
We have the rabbit, everything. The teams are playing quite slow.
Axe
Maybe
reports,
mid-game we
top
see a
is
lot more
missing.
gangs happening.
I think
The
this
OD
game is gonna
with-
go on for a while.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long game today.
So we can just see that the carries are both waiting for their cores. The thing is, the Nyx and Will, like the item choice he's going for is pretty big. In general,
Yeah, he's playing it for the late game.
yeah. Like maybe he wants to infest an ancient. I don't know, like what kind of build this
Yeah,
would
that's
be.
probably what he's gonna try.
But the troll is going standard, so he finishes Yasha. He has a shadow blade. He can dish some major damage. He has 180 damage.
As the Ravage comes out,
But
there is
but-
no
Willing
Maldic, though.
guardian of us
no
all.
Maledict, and
Fear
he
nothing.
will not take any damage from that.
Quite dangerous, this
So
one.
that's a good ult by Omni coming up.
Yep. Omni
Troll
saving the day.
confident in his teams. Good counter, 2 ultis wasted.
Yep. And now they're gonna secure the tower.
Yep, the Radiant with the 2k gold lead as of now. I think it's solely because of Troll. You
Yep.
know, like,
115 is right up there.
yeah. And he's landed
Dire's
some few
bottom
kills.
tower
Look at it,
is under
3-0.
attack.
And now they got a Tar as well.
And 18 minutes, he's gonna have a Transit Yasha, I think, soon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dire's
22
middle
minutes, I think
tower is
that-
under attack. Bottom tower has fallen.
So this axe might be just a
Radiant's top
diversion.
tower
of
is
that.
under
True,
attack.
true. There's not much he's done. You know, like the Nyx has some damage now.
But once he gets his blink, I think he's gonna have a lot more impact. You're gonna see a power spike there.
You see an Omni Knight dying. A random Omni Knight wandered into the jungle. Into basically the OD.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Clockwork, there is a wall
Dire's
showing
structures
this.
are fortified.
Zeus, unaware, having that regen, could go assist his team. Oh, they're going for it.
To me.
Nice, nice, nice.
Nice berserker
And this is good positioning from the Radiant team.
Radiant's top tower is
Oh
under
god,
attack.
that is going to be a lot of damage.
Hold on.
So yeah. Radiant team playing quite well, standard. You can see that like very slow. Dire team, the Witch Doctor can only do so much. The Omni pick is there to counter. Witch Doctor also almost done with. Yeah, he's done with the invest.
I'm surprised Witch Doctor isn't stacking though.
Dire's top tower
It's
is under
already done, I
attack.
think. They've already taken it.
Dire's structures are
Yeah.
fortified.
So
Killing spree.
Man proposes. God
another gang Witch Doctor falls. So this is where, you know, like as I mentioned
Dire's
earlier,
top tower is
they have a
under
good
attack.
early game strat.
Will break. Campaign.
So the Dire
Not the strongest enemy I've grappled with.
That makes two.
follow up 3
On
kills.
your guard,
Beautiful. 2 going to OD. Who's making up? Oh, he's making Magres. He's going Magres. He's going Hood. It's quite unique seeing that it's an OD, more or less. So the troll just cluelessly finished his SNY in 20 minutes. So the troll has having beautiful farm, and in 20 minutes he's made an SNY and a Lotas.
Radiant's top tower
Basic
is
mask,
under
which is
attack.
pretty good. Given.
Just what the doctor ordered.
The Nakes picked up the Radiance finally at 20 minutes as predicted. Oh, another. You can see a huge rotation coming. The Dire has warded again. They want to be safe this time when they gank. Tide Ravage is there. Nakes is there. We also have the Death Ward ready. The Death Ward might not do much against Guardian Angel.
Yeah.
They dewarded the ward immediately, which is pretty good. Now we can see maybe a small spike coming from Dire, and it's just a 3k. There's not too much. 3k is negligible given that, you know, like they haven't taken any single tower of the Radiant yet. So more or less, the, you know, the team has got that. Another top tower. So very methodical way of playing.
And
You
Axe
can
picked
see-
up his blink now, so we should see some plays around that.
Yep. The blink. Dagger
The
is
blink
picked up.
reveal is going to come up. Are they going to rotate top for that? Yes, they're going to rotate top. A
In
smoke
a
gang
smoke
happening
gang.
top.
And it's night.
Perfect timing. They're going to catch it tight, I think.
And
first.
they already got him. Oh, the new silence. The ravage, the premature ravage. Done, 5-man, but no follow-up. There is no
And
follow-up.
I see a void body block.
is
I think
mayhem.
he didn't have to void.
That is done. OD not going to take the gank yet. He knows he needs a few more items. He cannot take that troll.
Dire's top tower is
Troll
under
into Omni
attack.
combo. This troll will not have
Dire's
to make a
top
BKB,
tower
but he's
has
still going for it
fallen.
Yeah.
as an option. Going in for the second tower. All ults off cooldown, except for Zeus's in the Radiant side. The Dire lost the Ravage, which is a 5-man
Dire's
Ravage.
top tower is under attack.
They will take the second tower as well. The troll will
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
quite easily.
Dire's
I'm wondering if Elbow
structures are
Dominator would be a good pickup for someone
fortified.
on their team.
Dire's
Because with the
top
troll,
tower
they
is
have
under
to-
attack.
I think a Dominator Siege Creep could really push fast.
Yeah, they could do that, but they do not kindly
Dire's
have
top
it.
tower has
So they
fallen.
choose to lose 2 towers, and the Radiant did not have much. Now the lead changing to 5k. Zeus getting an escape item, so he's made the Ether into Kaya into Veil, which is a lot of items for Zeus for a 22-minute game. We have the Axe with the blink. Okay, we see the pickup. I think it's pretty done. Oh, the Zeus dishing some. Oh, he lives.
Look at it go.
The Axe is still alive, my friend.
Death cuts both ways.
Killing spree.
Coming out.
Visitors to the outer dark.
So it's a 2-for-1 trade going on favor. 4k, 1k gold lead shifted. Troll continuing to farm massively. Taking out the ancients in this manner. Omni Knight having just a Tricle Board. Hard life for a hard support.
Yeah.
Tide Hunter making the pipe. Also OD also having a hold. Just everyone is like ensuring that Zeus does not nuke them. Which is
Trying
pretty
to survive
fine.
That, yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Because I
fine.
think Zeus will dish out the most damage
Yeah.
of all of them right now.
So as of now, I would prefer Nakes going for a halberd, given that Troll was someone, you know, like dealing a lot of damage. So we can see that the gold is shifted. We can see that OD and Nakes are in the next in line to get any major items. So what is the OD making? He's going for the BKB. Okay, we have another pickup from this side. support suffering with items over here from both teams. We have Omni Knight who just has Tranquil, and we have Clockwork who has a phase. Lot of utility. Dust, Code Iron. Yep, pretty good. Pretty good. This is a nice sword. Hey, it's like the snail. Teams are waiting. Let's just see.
Illusion!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, and now we're seeing most of the group up. We're seeing a few dire people top, and we have the Radiant down. I think Radiant is mobilizing for the last tower, for the bot tower, and we can see TP's coming in, Clock inching in with an infest. He's got a Nyx inside him, that's gonna hurt. I think if they can nuke down the Zeus, they'll have a good chance of avoiding all that early damage. But
No sorceries avail!
The other troll who's hanging around in the pipeline.
The hookshot does cancel the TP, which is something we did not invest yet.
And we see
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Metal!
The troll going on the name. Oh, the banish coming out. The death ward from the Witch Doctor. The troll suffering. The troll getting nuked.
Double
Oh, Witch Doctor doing a lot of
Armor
damage.
have
a
omniscience.
very nice death ward there.
Yep, the Witch Doctor playing, making the plays. The 4 staff coming off cooldown.
And they're gonna 4-staff in soon, hopefully. Oh no,
We can see a reversal happening. The Tidehunter having a ravage, which the Radiant team is unaware of.
And
he's
Night
hiding.
silence.
No, they have
No
spotted
sorceries avail.
They have spotted the Tidehunter.
Yep.
So the Tidehunter very close in finishing that pipe, which will be a big game changer given that Zeus, at least like a little damage is ninja.
But do they already have a pipe in their team?
The Dire team does not. So he has a hood, which he's using the active for. So Zeus is not being able to, like nuke him down yet.
Jackpot!
Like if this Clockwork Summer farms like a blade mill, then Zeus is a little more, like he's not going to be freely spamming it. That's literally half his
Radiant's
health.
middle tower is under attack.
So we can see, like
Zeus is doing a lot of damage right now. Once he gets his axe, it's gonna get multiplied even more.
Yep. So the Zeus, he will take the 15. No, he'll take the which would you prefer? 15-second cooldown reduction or the mini bolt stun?
In this lineup, I think the cooldown reduction might work well, but if they're gonna go for the pipe route, and then the mini stun would probably be good to stop the Witch Doctor ult. He's probably taking that for the channeling spells.
You can see the OD did not take the 40 MS, whereas the Zeus has. The second talent is almost similar. So the 15% in the Essence Aura. So OD not trusting, maybe not being lucky with his procs the whole game.
Yeah.
So the Nyx completing, almost done. He has the medallion right now, just waiting for the talisman to complete the item. Solar Crest. We are seeing the Witch Doctor playing well. I'm thinking if the Witch Doctor gets an Axe, which might be a long way ahead given that he has not progressed from the Glimmerscape at all.
But won't he get countered by the Guardian Angel? He'll have to wait out the Guardian Angel first and then act.
True, so he has been doing that. Like the team has been trying to zone out Omni Knight, or even if you if you have banish someone, when they're trying to save someone, they just banish him. So it doesn't receive the buff.
Okay.
I saw that happen in the last gang. OD is playing quite well. He has good farm right now. He's at level 18 with the BK. 27 minutes is a quite decent farm for an OD. Just missing a blink dagger, that's it. Axe still waiting on that blade mail. A little far ahead. I think the Zeus should have gone for the early axe. Oh, they jumped on him.
No.
Will the Zeus survive?
Yep. See, this is the thing, they avoid any chance of
Great Guardian.
the Guardian is not on them.
Stop
This is what
the scary slaughter. Death. 4 lives lost.
Just like that, the difference is just 1k, just 1k. Dire team showing the wombo combo which we were mentioning about earlier. Finally, OD with the smart plays makes a person low. After that, he
Radiant's
banishes so that there's
bottom
no
tower
good
is
follow.
under attack.
And now the Night Stalker, I think, should be getting his Aghanim soon. Oh no, actually he hasn't progressed yet towards that.
Choosing to make a spirit vessel to counter the
Radiant's
healing
bottom
effects
tower
that the
has
Dire has,
fallen.
which is fine. Agnums as of now would have helped really well with the Zeus, but Zeus's Agnums is still pending, although it's like 30 minutes in game. He's gone for all these basic 2000, 3000 rupee items like Kaya,
Kaya,
Veil. So Vale and Kaya is enough. Most of the must. It's in the next round.
Isn't Aether a overkill
Radiant
rather?
structures are
Aether would be an overkill
fortified.
given that he has a talent for it.
Exactly. So I was thinking like an early Ags would have probably had more impact here. He'd have been able to nuke out.
Dyer's middle
So
tower
that is
is
something
under
we can look
attack.
into. The Trolls
Dire
farm also capped.
structures
We
are
saw the SNY
fortified.
and Lothas in 20 minutes. It's been 29 minutes. He's still farming the BKB.
Yep.
Just because of the failed ganks. This BKB, that's how the value is hold. You know, like OD is just dishing out so much damage. When he does one Sanity's Eclipse, Zeus's mana pool is reduced by 80.
Yep.
Spam factor is gone. Same with our Omni Knight. He might not be able to pull out Guardians if he takes the last level.
And I love the way they are baiting out the GA. They're looking at that and they're kind of.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Snake's getting his item. TP. My bad. He has finished. The Solar
Solar
Crest.
Crest.
2000 health. Pretty good tank. Has almost 20 armor. Evasion. Lot of evasion
Radiant's
now.
middle tower has been denied.
31% mag res. Evasion 20%. Pretty high. Pretty high.
He's gonna be a force to reckon with. I think he's just gonna have to like walk around people and they're gonna die right now. That's what he's trying to go for.
So we can see here the open wound.
I'll take that.
I would personally take
that
another
will be
evasion.
a tribute.
Forcing them to get an MKB. Like the item force is the worst. We have a BKB finally on troll, so we can see some damage. Major damage being done.
And the evasion will also help with the death ward if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I mean it'll help with the other spells like the troll and the counter helix.
Yeah, no, counter helix cannot be evaded, but yeah,
Yeah.
it does help out because over here Nyx is quite tanky as it is. The evasion,
Yeah.
like they can't nuke him with free shots. Magic not possible because he has rage. So it's a pretty standard build. Good choices, but we need him to like have some free shot damage. He's currently clocked at around 250, which is pretty decent damage, like more than anyone else in the game.
But his attack speed is I think on the lower side.
Yeah. So the rage would help. So Troll also around 200, but you know how fast Troll attacks. So
Yeah.
he will be dishing more damage single target wise.
True.
But I guess the Radiance would help, you know, like, so Axe won't be able to blink out, like small things, you know, help with that. We can see an Infest Bomb into a smoke, tied under right behind them with the pipe ready. Oh, a double smoke, refreshed.
I wonder if a Nyx Aghanim's would
OD,
be...
will you join your team? Nope, OD is not gonna, this is gonna be like their own pickoffs that they're gonna try. You can see the Omni just babysitting the Zeus, who could get right-clicked. Spotted. Clockwork has been spotted.
Invisibility.
And they're inching towards a troll who is farming up top.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Up towards the other set of creeps.
So we can see that the Radiant team is playing pretty turtlish because they were just early to mid-game.
Yeah.
And OD is getting all that space to farm. All that space.
Yes.
The goal difference is just 1k. There's just a difference of 1k. And we can see the Witch Doctor he could have... Nah, it depends. I don't think he could have. It's 1800 health.
Yeah.
It's pretty smart. So the level 3 would give him an extra unit if I'm not wrong.
Enough.
Not yet. That's fine. The 120 gold per minute talent just inches away, which would boost his Aghanim's
value. Yep.
Right there. The Axe, next talent, 40 movement speed. Many heroes have that 40 movement speed. Axe.
I think we're going to see sort of power specs coming up from most of these heroes soon.
These talents that are 90 gold per minute picked up by Omni, so you won't have that much trouble warding and everything. Troll taken, pretty standard. Did not choose the health, went for the little extra agi. Dire team not scared at all.
Axe.
The Ravage is available.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Clockwork baiting out.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, and hand of dewarded now, so they have no vision.
So they took out the
Radiant's top
Piper's
tower
Pop.
has fallen.
The teams are ready. Can we see a gank? No. They choose not to. They choose to defend. We can see a huge
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, and the OD is going to farm that.
Yep, and the Witch Doctor just needs a level 15, so he will tag along as it is. Oh yes. Pretty good, pretty good. The OD having a good farm now, going into that Hex. We see a lot of farm, like the OD did good decisions to, you know.
Oh, look at it go!
Ganks, yeah.
And the ganks he did join, he outplayed, more or less. So the Witch Doctor taking his own little camps to farm up. He needs his eggs. And yeah. We can see he's right there. He bought the Staff of Wizardry. It could be like, you can just keep it for now. That can be converted to eggs later. In case he cannot farm all that fast, you can buy these middle items. Use is pretty good in this game. You can use the axe during Berserk.
Correct.
So it helps out a lot. The blade mail is completely wasted. Both teams just waiting. I'm seeing who will have the first Roche pickup from both the sides. And there's a DD also available on top. The longer they wait, I'm thinking like, who do you think would win in the late game?
It's gonna be a close call, but I think Troll might have the advantage here.
They're going for the Roche.
And a double smoke, and I think
They were able to see that.
they were able to see that.
Yeah,
I can see
the
the
things are
Clockwork-
coming out.
Clockwork waiting for the infest.
The
No,
Nyx is
Nyx
quite far.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
Clockwork might
Roshan
be.
will be out by then.
How's it going?
And the
Too
Clockwork
early,
goes-
premature. Oh, the BKB used up. So and the
Guardian
Guardian
Angel is
used up.
coming up.
So he's figuring 3 stacks over here. 3 stacks from the OD and the Death Ward. Pretty good Death Ward coming from the side.
Healing
OD
and
of course, armor drops.
That makes 2.
Troll is taking away the sports back there.
Yeah, but we have the Nyx right there. It doesn't matter, the tide lives. And OD does the job.
That makes 2.
Warned you.
Pretty good gang. Dyer baiting out the Guardians, baiting out the BKB for the troll.
Yep.
Good bait from the Clockwork. He did his job. Cogged him with the BKB on. Not much he could do there. OD wiping out everyone else outside.
And the
Oh, okay. There we see something.
Holy terror!
and
Smart
that's a
play. Zeus
dead
waiting for the
banana.
ult. Zeus so close. He should just go farm that axe right now.
I think he's gonna take the bottom gap and he's gonna be farming that.
Yep. A lot of farm coming on.
If he had his axe now, he could probably get this.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Immortality.
OD almost done. Just the 800 gold away from his hex.
Yep.
Once he gets the hex, I think Omni better be a little more safe. Anyone, he could like, literally finish off a hero in the hex. Zeus 800 gold away as well. Axe, not seeing much from Axe's end. Seen, the whole game. His berserks are not landing as desired.
So what do you think of a blink on Woody? Would that make sense for him
As
to
of
close
now,
up?
the thing is, since his intentions were that he would make the hood and try to tank it out.
Jackpot.
So Blink is ideally a good choice, having both of them.
Rack it on.
Yeah. Over here, it's not that they're trying to run; they're trying to man fight.
Right.
They're standing and man fighting. So the clock.
Access
the troll
middle
too busy
is
killing
missing.
someone else.
True.
By the time so OD just stacks up that end and then drops the hammer. It's a pretty similar pattern we see all the time. And low end heroes like you can see Night Stalker 35 compared to an OD who's at 160. So you can see the difference in end happens. Even Axe is at 50 and Troll is at 45. This person nobody's above 50 except for Zeus. Zeus is at 100. OD is around
200.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, like that's without any steal. He almost has 150. So 20 strength taken up. This is a very tanky OD. 2,800. None of the strength heroes have that kind of health that he's currently running.
I'm wondering
around
if he'll go with Shiva's like counter the troll a little bit more.
Yeah, he would. He already has the hex to counter the troll now.
Okay.
Hex, banish into a 4-star. There's a lot of CC right there.
Yep.
So we can see the Witch Doctor not buying anything. So I'm thinking he's still looking into that axe possibility.
Now he's gonna deward that. He's scouting. I hope he does not get caught out.
He has been spotted. That was a very.
He should have probably sentryed first.
Oh god. Have they spotted him? The axe? No. Nobody wants to initiate. They feel it's a bait. They're losing the ward there. That is fine. Melee heroes, I'm so sorry. You cannot do much. So again, the same. We have the standard gank routine from the Dyer who was losing. They were 8,000 gold behind, but now they're leading with 4k gold. The Radiant, now let's see how they would work it out. So the Silver Edge. I'm guessing the Silver Edge. I don't see why you would complete the Silver Edge because apart from OD's passive, it doesn't matter more or less.
Exactly.
Radiant's bottom tower has
I'm gonna
fallen.
go for the second. So we can see the Radiant still work while the Infest is on.
Yep.
Clockwork. Pretty good wards coming out, making sure the Dyer has all
Division
control.
possible.
Homing in.
A little vision, the axe unable to
Jump in.
and
The Clockwork goes into the mix.
And you can see that was a beautiful.
Look at it go! The dot
The Witch Doctor had to sacrifice that.
Holy terror!
Reinforcement, this all they need! I knew I'd be back.
The OD just right clicking away.
Double kill.
You can see the banish work pay for itself.
Unholy terror. Dark deeds thrice committed.
He's stealing the stacks, he can still do damage, he's aware of that.
Terror for kill.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Yep. Zeus will be able to deal a lot of damage, like, because their cores are gone, like the nades
Radiant's
tanking
bottom tower
is done,
is
and
under
the
attack.
BKB is
He's
done.
body up though, so that's he's still a force to
see
be
that.
reckoned with.
Yeah. We see the tide team focusing on the Nimbus.
And the
the
Greaves.
pipe is still available, and the hood is coming back as well.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under
You
attack.
can see that the clock having a hook, just waiting it out, waiting for the right time. Lot of damage
Radiant's
this
bottom
time.
tower has fallen.
Oh, that was a friendly first half from Clockwork coming out. So they've taken the bottom racks, lost the ages, but OD ended up killing a lot of people in that gang. We saw that banish really work out. Did you know, like, as of now he still has more gold, so Shiva sounds like a good idea, but
Yeah.
I think a moonshot would be better.
Possibly. And he won't lose his slot also.
Yeah, more or less he can just swap that right now.
Regeneration.
So OD first one is based on his mana pool, not int. People have confusion, you know, like it might almost sound scientific, but
Invisibility.
technically not. So his mana pool, so usually like instead of going the threads build, you can go mana bows it or guardian
Guardian
because
Greaves,
that
yeah.
will help you out
With
the
your
arcane
first
knowledge.
spell.
Tithe.
And you saw him, like, he almost killed like anyone. He can kill anyone with this. Like, he's doing 230 bonus apart from the 200 that he has as a normal attacks damage. So Zeus finally got the axe. We can expect going for the BOT. Okay, so we think cooldown reduction was not taken. It was the mini stun.
Bounty.
That's interesting.
Octane
Purified.
Core is still. I think he's going for the refresher rather than the Octane.
Drink code, what possible?
Yeah, could be. It will help out double Nimbus over an Octane core.
Yeah.
So you can see these wards, one from the Dire, two, making sure that the troll is not going to be sneaking up on anyone.
Exactly. It's very nice warding down there.
Yeah. So let's see if the Witch Doctor is closer to the axe. No,
No,
he's stuck
he's
to
not.
the Yules. I think he'll just go here basically. You get an extra
Death or
attack
attack
range.
range.
Yep. And if I'm not wrong, the third level of Death Ward gives you an extra bounce, but it shows here that it needs that term more or less. That's fine. Nyx. Getting a little more tankier, 2.6k health, 22 armor, 500 MS almost.
Yeah. With the phase.
Yeah, magic resistance 33, physical resistance 53, a lot of good basic. He's gone full neutral.
Yep.
He might as well get a Scardy. Like might as well. So troll coming from the sides. Blue ward not planted this time.
So what do you think of Abyssal?
Oh, and it's a big ass nuke. A lot of nuke. Oh, axe.
Axe coming with a lovely Holy man.
And the death ward coming out again. And the guardian coming out.
Double kill.
Oh, beautiful cast. The troll taking out. No, the being used.
That makes two. Quite
That's
dangerous,
done,
this
and
one.
we see-
3 slain.
Face up to your mortality.
Just like that, the Radiant
Tower is
took
under
everything. They took everything. The beautiful jump battle, the nuke damage coming out from him, from O to OD. Then the Silver Edge actually doing some work there. I'm pretty satisfied with that.
That was a great call by Axe also.
Yeah.
Managed to catch off.
Dyer's bottom
Axe,
tower is under
Axe,
attack.
Axe, sorry. Pikachu. Anyway, Axe did help with the finisher, more or less. It was nice seeing that, like, they could not do anything. It's a troll in a BKB. How are you going to protect your OD, more or less?
What you gonna do? I think
Dyer's bottom tower
I
has
think a
fallen.
Basher might be a decent bet, or maybe an Abyssal from Nyx that might
Nyx.
secure the.
He's going for an assault. He's trying to get even more
Dyer's
damage. Because you could see that
middle
the
tower
troll had a
is
hard time
under
like trying to get through Nyx, chipping through Nyx.
Dyer's middle tower has
I don't
fallen.
mind him going for the assault right now, but I think the halberd is a must. Like, he can disassemble
Dyer's
get a
middle
halberd.
tower is under
That's quite
attack.
affordable, and the
Dyer's structures are
So he
fortified.
does not have an MKB. He can actually tank him.
The troll is proving to be a problem with his BKB.
Oh, double siege on the bottom lane, doing its work.
Fear.
Dyer's
Pretty
middle
big
tower
nuke
has
coming in.
fallen.
Should not
Dyer's
contest until
middle
OD
barracks
and
are under
around.
attack.
They will lose
Dyer's
everything.
middle barracks have fallen.
At Bottom lane, the siege,
Dire's
dealing,
bottom tower is under attack.
doing the needful. The follow-up and the miss.
And
Almost.
Yep.
There were two options available. Are they going for the shrines? Will you?
And the
go
Night
for
Stalker going for the halberd.
Ooh,
Yes,
that's
Albert would be a
right.
good pickup to counter the OD.
Yep.
Like they already have enough CC. The OD did mess up. He's going for the Moon Shard apparently. As of now, I would again take it back and ask him to make a Shivas because I just saw what the troll could do to him.
Exactly. So Shivas would probably be a better bet, and it helps with the mana pool also, thereby increasing his damage.
I would like the OD to land the sanities on Zeus. 80% of your mana disappearing is a big thing
Double
for
damage.
spam.
Which is why I was wondering if the Blink would have been a nice pickup there, because he can position himself better to pick out those guys, you know, and that's exactly what is happening. He's getting caught out right now.
More or less, it's because they forgot to blue ward this time. Unlike the last coordinated attack at bot, this time the Radiant were ready.
Yep.
The troll coming, TP
Because
from
the
here.
Radiant had the wards in that area now. They had the sentries, so they are well aware of smoke gangs and things approaching them.
Yeah.
I can see that the next Roshan is going to be highly contested because there are wards from both sides.
I wonder if it will go to the third Roshan. I want to see a double sanities coming off from the OD or like
a triple if he gets a refresh.
I was meant to
same
have
with the
this.
Zeus. So it's like it's
Yep.
going to be quite interesting. He's going for the refresher as it is.
Yep.
So like it will be quite funny to watch. He just has a forcer just for the next bomb, which is pretty good. So I don't know if he could swap that. I think the Ether Lens has done his job because he'll get I would prefer the 170 arc lightning over
Correct.
the 120 275 cast rate. Again, he's not positioning that well, but he's dealing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
He's there at the right place, but it's like he does not get the right people. That's the only problem. Good D-wards coming out. I like the Dire team. They're very consistent on their warding. Like the Radiant team has abused this spot for their whole game, and I think the Dire team is aware of it. Both teams
And
coming
both teams
towards
Roshan. Like I mentioned, it's going to be a close one. This Roshan.
Oh, too close for comfort. The Tide will come out of it. He will ravage.
And you can see the Ravage
And
catching.
the troll and the death
Going at it.
Oh my god, the troll perma bashing OD.
Is blunted by death.
Yeah man, another gang. Wait, the Nakes doing a lot. People are fighting under the Zeus's Nimbus, which is literally dishing out a lot of damage.
Yep.
Yeah, the troll trying.
And then chasing the. And now he's
There is
switched.
a chase going on from Zeus. Zeus will get this easily. Yep.
I sleep with the fishes.
Troll not wasting any time, going for the Roshan. Has the Satanic up. We saw the troll just is man fighting OD. He does not care that even if it's BKB 6 again, he's just going for it. And OD not being able to do anything. During BKB you cannot banish yourself.
Auguries of the wing. I hunt
It's some
again.
buybacks, and
it's quite late.
I don't know if they can do anything with that.
Roshan
Now, if
has
it's a team wiped by
fallen to the
the
Radiant.
Dire are going to lose.
Pretty much we saw a swing happen non-stop throughout the game.
Yep.
And I'm not sure who's winning now. Oh, the mid was not mega. The barracks is still alive.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's regen from how low it was.
Yep. So I can see the doctor managing. I like the gold
axe
talent
blades
helping out.
dazzle.
Oh yeah, we have a Shivas coming from the Tide, so the OD unable to make that. Moonshot a pretty good pickup, but I do not see him picking out anyone with a Hex. Like I've not seen that for a while.
I think you should find a way to probably hex that troll.
No, we see that the Radiant team is investing two heroes, Axe and Troll, on the OD. Like first the Troll enters, then the Berserk follows, and Troll gets a nice 4 seconds on the OD.
And now I think the Tide is going to be very sorry.
Like a 3-man.
Quite dangerous, this one.
Yes. OD not able to hit because of the halberd. Guardian following up. Oh, the hammer drop. The OD will be able to deal a lot of damage. And we have no one following. And one more shot. The Troll coming back to life. Do he have a Hex? No. Can he banish his teammate?
This is mayhem.
But he will try to.
Oh,
I think
God.
he will succeed in a Shadow Blade out of there, unless we see it open wounds.
Yep.
Can he open
Oh,
one?
that is a good fog, but he was
Killing
Dire's
spree.
bottom tower is under attack.
so no mega. Still, there's no gold swing as well. At the bottom, the sieges have come back with the vengeance.
Dire's
Evasion
bottom
helping
tower
out
is
next.
under
4
attack.
range creeps.
Yeah. Oh God, this is easily doable via
Yeah.
troll to backdoor. Walking down mid, presuming no buyback save, but we do see buybacks from
two of
Troll. And even Omni and even Zeus.
This will give them the envies.
Zeus and Omni don't have buybacks yet, or have they?
No, they do have, like, as in, like, Zeus has Octarine set. He's like, if he wins, if he just holds them back, he will have enough power.
Yep.
Radiant's middle tower is under
I
attack.
thought Zeus was going for the refresher because he hasn't gone for the cooldown reduction talent either.
So he's changed his mind. He's chosen to go for the Arc Lightning to stand and fight with the Octarine, where the spell steal helps him.
Right.
And the Nimbus would help him. And the third Roshan will be coming back. So that refresher would be enough. Just one gank is enough to help out
Radiant's
both teams
middle
now.
tower has
And there are no
fallen.
buybacks, but we can see that the Radiant team has kept buybacks just in case. The Troll going for something which I do not know what is that item purchases.
See Nimbus, and they're chasing after that. I think we have a dead witch
Terrifying.
doctor. Yes, we have a dead witch doctor.
Witch Doctor, oh god, Witch Doctor has died. He's making a first staff to help OD, I'm guessing, because he's getting like. So over here, there's more of the roles of the support. So if you see the Axe is setting up the 4-man call,
Right.
the Tide is setting up
Nice.
the 4-man ult. Like I can see that everyone's playing their part. You can see the hook shot, Nake's bomb here and there. So
The
it's pretty
supports
nice.
are really shining this game. With even the witch doctor, the axe, all of them doing a fantastic job.
The Omni also, like there is like everyone's trying to, you know, time it well,
Well,
so that the
yeah.
team capitalizes the most. So we can see the Troll's going for the MKB. He's tired. He's done with the Nexus evasion. He does not want to see that anymore.
Yep, and
Taking too
MKB is
long.
gonna hurt a lot, especially with the proc.
Yep.
It's gonna do a lot of damage.
True. So currently we are at, where is the evasion factor here?
Is it 35%?
35%. It's quite high, and
Quite
a lot of armor, 35 armor as well. It's a very neutral build, which we mentioned earlier. Now he's going for the Abyssal.
Finally.
Okay. For more lockdown. Just around.
He's realized that the troll is a force to be reckoned with,
Oh, that would
and
be a
they're going to
tribute.
lock him down.
So Troll's BKB is now at 5 seconds. So we can see at the same time ODs as well. So this is going to be like quite a hard game for them.
Yep, I think if one of them baits out the BKB, then the other can jump in and either hex or call or stop the other one. We're gonna see a basher come out from Nyx, and he's almost completed. Oh, he has completed his abyssal now. So the next fight is gonna be. We're gonna see the abyssal being saved up for the troll, hopefully. And I'm wondering if the axe is going for a BKB. That's interesting.
Yeah, Axe is, like basically Axe is getting nuked by OD.
Yep.
He's like basically stealing his end. He's making him dumber. So it's like might as well.
Yep.
He can also tank the Sanity's Eclipse. Late game, BKB helps 10 seconds of
Yeah.
spell immunity.
Definitely.
Gank, usually you would do the most in that given time.
Correct.
Cheese is there with the troll. Zeus with
That's good,
still a
the Octarine.
buyback and the Octarine. Not bad.
No bad at all.
That team not taking any risk. Gonna fight them at base. They know they don't have Roshan, Aegis, nothing. They're also gonna take some time to come back.
Everyone's turtling, I think.
They're using, so they're stuck to taking a shrine as of now.
Objective gaming from Radiant.
True, both the teams only have their top shrines alive.
Yep.
Both the teams have lost one major tower, one barrack.
I think it's a very even match, like we mentioned earlier.
Still, there's only 1k gold
Difference,
difference. Just
yep.
1k. That's literally.
We're gonna see a nail biting finish here.
Regeneration.
Even if you look at the net worth, everyone just on par with everyone. It's a very balanced game going on. We're like hoping who will do it, who's messing up. Like you see, like Riot is completely buyback filled. There's not a single like if you just go to the buyback status over here.
Yeah.
Nyx, anyone like most of them have buyback set.
Yeah, there are only 4 people without buybacks out of 10.
Most of them are supports. The ones that don't have,
Yep.
because they can't afford it. So 125 death ward attack range. That's gonna be something insane to watch. 75 death ward damage. That's coming up at level 25, which is going
And
to be
the items
madness.
which he's picking up next.
Yeah,
which Doctor's
75
gonna
added damage is going to be 225 attacking every quarter of a second. That is a lot of damage.
And not to mention the bounces, which will come into play once.
So they are aware that there's a Zeus there. They are unable to see his high ground. They are waiting for an initiation fire, which will not happen.
It's also night, so even if the Night Stalker jumps in, he does have an escape route.
Zeus going for the BKB. We did not notice this. We see a Nyx bomb getting ready. Dust, smoke. Nope.
So have they gone for the night vision talent on? Okay, not yet.
He's still on his way to make him. Everyone's basically making a BKB. It's a war on BKB. The Axe, the Balnar, Omnicant. He's going for the Axe himself. They will not be able to seize high ground. Then the OD's attack speed, pretty good. 5,000 gold saved in the bank, just in case the gang goes south. We're seeing both teams size up, Radiant warding, then making sure that their domain is safe from any backstab. Okay, tight silence. Oh, the Balnar is the one sieging.
Yeah, like you mentioned with the knight, it's easier for him to escape and
Yep.
fly out of the place.
Players here.
Searching for the backliners. We have a troll hiding. And he
I
finds
found
him.
the Zeus and
Oh,
back
the
call.
and BKB prematurely used. He really stacking up those shots. Deathward coming out. Oh, the hammered rock.
This is mayhem. That makes two. This is mayhem.
Your life stolen right
Sieging
out
high
from
ground,
under
not happening. The Nyx bomb just too strong. The Nyx is very fat, my friends.
And the OD's ulti is taking out a lot of HP.
True, the int difference is playing its part. Now the OD buying a beauty, keeping buyback. They can walk down the mid lane. Roshan coming up in a minute or so. Let's see if they can take the middle lane. We can see the buybacks were saved from the Radiant 10.
Yep.
They did not take
Yep.
this fight without risk.
Now
We
just
see
2
a
people
buyback.
without buybacks and only 1 person in the Radiant with no buyback.
Omni
but
Knight
get
farming
that.
that axe.
lives to cut
Farming that
again.
axe. No, he did not. He
should
just
get his-
needed that.
He should have the buyback in 180 gold.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We're gonna see
Radiant
Zeus here, and we're gonna
structures
see
are
Axe call.
fortified.
No, but the troll, the Night Stalker brought back.
Hunger's worth
They're ready. The Omni has the Agnums.
They're all waiting for
Could
the
heal the tower.
Radiant's middle
Oh,
Axe
the
call.
beautiful counter, but the Yules coming out. Oh god, oh god.
Taking damage.
And the troll going, the MKB not made, so
Troll going for that bash and the disarm on the Nyx.
That makes two.
tower is under
and
attack.
bottom lane getting wrecked by the there's an army of range creeps in bottom lane with 2 siege creeps. Axe needs to go
Dire's
berserk.
top tower has
Siege creeps are
fallen.
taking it berserk.
The creeps are dying for a greater cause.
This one siege creep, can he take it out before he... Oh yes, good. An earlier berserk would have helped Axe in the heart attack. So no loss, a lot of buybacks burnt and wasted. The top one more
Incoming!
these siege creeps are doing their job.
Yep.
When the fight's going
Dire's
with the
middle
ninja.
barracks are under attack.
Washed in.
Dire's structures are
in the mid lane.
fortified.
Yes, meanwhile, the rat dotos did not work. The buybacks coming out of the Dire team as well. The Roshan coming up pretty
Yeah.
soon.
Coming
And
in.
without buybacks, it's going to be a pretty tense fight.
The OD not there, they know this. They know that the main damage dealer is not available. The hazard.
Winds of prophecy
No,
send me aloft.
And
Come and get it.
full death ward.
Die.
Beautiful damage coming
Dire's
out.
top barracks are
A lot
under
of
attack.
damage coming out.
And there's going to be a 4-man wipe for the Radiant.
Truth, most of them were a dieback, I think, if I'm not
Yep,
wrong. I can
yep.
see that only Zeus has currently a buyback. They could go.
They could
It's
go
90
and finish.
second gone on troll. Are they walking
Or they
down?
could capitalize the RS also. It's interesting how to see what they're going to
They
take.
should RSC back in 30
Bounty.
seconds, like around this. Let's see, but troll is down for 90 seconds. Everyone's down for
I
like
think
this many.
this
They can just
team
make
is
up.
going to go the Dire way.
Yep, the Dire way. Dire's just walking down. Zeus trying
to do what he can.
just doing his nukes.
Fear
You can
nothing.
see the numbers for the creeps so they
Yeah.
can bring out.
No, so since he's taken the arc lighting, he can just remove the creep wave,
Right.
which should turn off the backdoor
Radiant's middle
protection.
barracks are under attack.
Rage coming and the BKB blown by the Zeus.
Yep. So the backdoor protection still on. Oh, a lot of damage. A lot. Mega done.
Radiant's middle
Roshan is
barracks
back.
have
It's not Mega
fallen.
yet, they still have top.
Yep, they still have bot and top.
Yep.
And top here.
So that's going to take
Zeus
some time.
taking out a lot of health.
Zeus chipping away, doing what he does best.
In your
Oh.
face.
Clock misses the hook. Spirit Vessel helping really with the Zeus.
healing up the cores.
Radiant's bottom barracks have fallen.
The axe
Two sides lost for the Radiant.
One more side. Will it stand?
They're going main. They're going for main. We have 20 seconds on the troll. They are just looking for a pick off.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Chip away as much as possible here.
The Witch Doctor almost done with his axe. That will be a fun thing to watch.
Yeah, that is going to be pretty painful after that.
Blessings.
Do we see an axe pickup coming 400 gold away? Not that far. Not that
Double
far.
damage.
The refresher of coming out of from the Zeus, a double BKB. Yep, that's a lot of damage.
Yep, coming. The Zeus.
Third refresher shard is still there. Oh god, who's gonna claim the next Aegis? This is gonna be an interesting game.
But I don't see any wards around Ocean, so they possibly can smoke and smoke and enter Ocean.
So Clockwork gonna be throwing in the rocket flare to check for Ocean? No, they're personally visiting it. So we can see the Clockwork getting an Aeon disc. Pretty good, pretty like good. I do not see many people picking up that. You know, like
yeah.
The Zeus checking Roshan themselves.
Yeah, the Nimbus being put to good use.
The Trolls farm dropped, does not know what to substitute. The Silver Age is not doing much work as of now. So it's up to him. I would go for a Nullifier if I were him.
Yeah. I think an Aeon Disc might help the Troll too, to be honest.
Yeah, but more or less he needs a Nullifier to make sure Odie does not use a Hex. You know, he can just come, sneak up.
Or a Lotus from Night Stalker would really help the Troll maybe.
No one's contesting, so we can see the refresher shard going to the Tide. I would give it to the Tide over anyone else.
Yeah, I think the Tide would probably be able to survive
and
use it.
Guess who's guiding the Agnums? Oh,
it's the Witch Doctor with a very painful death ward coming up next.
And we've never, they had the initiation happened.
And a Troll going
BKB just on the Tide. He goes for the Tide and
with the forward
the Guardians coming out. But the death ward with the Agnums, got okay, the Berserk finally cancelled. Taking it. Just when things look bad, they make the play.
What a close game, guys. What a close game.
It's a 4K play. They do not have buybacks.
Are they going to give it to the Zeus?
Has fallen to the Radiant.
I'm pretty sure the Zeus is not going to be taking. They've just left. No, the Axe has it. A double Berserk, my friends. A double Berserk.
That is yet to be seen, man.
Yeah.
That is yet to be seen.
It is new Dota. The siege coming in, Zeus aware, very...
Finally, they've realized the importance of
Poor
Witch Doctor. No, not so poor. Can he
survive?
Thanks, man.
You could have used wood. Anyway, who knows?
So and they're going at it. Is this going to be the end?
It is. It seems like the end. Very.
Oh my god.
Diplomatic. What a play coming
from Radiant. What a play. What a play.
Out of the blue. Okay.
Yeah.
Out of the blue. BKB pop. The Troll not taking any risk. No, none of them taking risk. All three BKB. What a game, guys.
What a game.
It ain't over till it's over.
Yes.
Guys, it was a great game. We'll see you in the next one starting shortly. Take care.
More very strong timings they hit.
Yeah, I mean, they're just playing methodically, I think. At the same time, I honestly think VG's gaming's only way to win is if this Doom goes an Axe Hunter. And I really hope he chooses to do that because you can't ignore Dusa at this stage in the game. So you kind of have to Doom her, but Dooming doesn't actually do anything if you don't have an Axe because she just attacks you. And the Ags will make it so that the Doom may last a little bit longer than you would normally because it's based on the proximity of Doom. And it also makes it so she doesn't have split shot, and suddenly she's not nearly as scary. But maybe their plan is just Enfeeble plus Anchor Smash. But I don't think that that's like a reliable way to win a long fight. But he's committing to the Shivas, it looks like. So
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team's turn to ban. Dire team's turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team's turn to pick. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Bang.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Earth Spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to pick.
Vengeful spirits.
Dire team's turn to ban. Radiant team's turn to ban. Dire team's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Radiant team's turn to pick. Dire team's turn to pick.
Luna.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Omni-Knight.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to pick.
Axe.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to ban.
Phantom Assassin.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Dire team's turn to pick. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Razor.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Lena.
Choose your hero. Prepare for battle! "30 seconds to battle." Let's get moving!
Oh. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. First blood!
First blood.
Double damage.
Double kill.
Haste! What an almighty money!
Turnabout is foul play. Feed the flames. Illusion. Turned your blade.
Ownage. Killing spree.
Your cause is doomed.
Double damage.
That dies!
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
Dominating.
Nova.
Denied.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this
Killing
abuse.
spree.
What have we here? Axe.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
An exceptional find.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ours.
This should make my
mighty
life
wonder.
easier.
Purified.
Perfect location.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I join with the omniscience.
Hungry, Nova?
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Invisibility.
Killing spree.
I discharge your soul. Axe reports top is missing.
I'm better than...
Denied.
Onward without fear, my friends.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dominating.
So
Regeneration. Inferno takes you.
Dire's bottom tower is being
Double
chipped
kill.
away.
Battle.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower always did get short shrift. Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
I need nothing. Good day, sir.
the tithe. Healing shock.
Illusion.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
Doom Rain!
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Killing spree.
And what army? Killed and cauterized. Set in stone.
Patch up.
What rises must someday fall.
I go running down a dark road.
Radiant's top tower has looked better.
Of us all. Purified. All wands will break.
Where did I go?
There's a DC. Can we pause?
Radiant team's turn to ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team's turn to ban. Radiant team's turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to ban. Radiant team's turn to pick. Dire team's turn to pick. Dire team's turn to pick.
Warlock.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Earth Shaker.
Radiant team ban.
Clockwork.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to ban. Dire team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Bristleback!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to pick.
Lion.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Bloodseeker.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left. Don't freeze up. Dire team ban.
Invoker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, ladies and germs, welcome to the second game of today's ILG. It's Team Schema versus Kuchbi, and your hosts for today are Unknown and Radiant 6.
Hi guys, we're coming towards the finals of the Pune Miners today, and Schemer in the Radiant could be in the Dire. The picks, we see an Invoker lineup,
Radiant
not
team's turn to pick.
fairly seen in the tournament at all. Invoker, a Doombringer as well. Pretty good picks coming from the Radiant. Invoker, Doom, Clockwork and Lion. Lot of CC from the Radiant's end, lot of gang potentials globally.
Yep. And the Dire is going for a team play kind of lineup.
True.
With the AoEs everywhere, Warlocks, ES and the Bloodseekers, Bloodright.
10
So
seconds
I'm thinking
remaining.
the Bloodseeker and Bristle is a combo on its own. What they're trying to do over here.
5 seconds
and
remaining.
We just have an Earthshaker for the CC. And Warlock just to finish off. Let's see. There's a pretty good last pick coming from the Radiant. And let's see what's the bans. Dark Willow out. First ban from the Radiant. New hero broken a little bit, of course.
Dire team's turn
And
to
we have a
pick.
Viper, Witch Doctor, Midlord, Juggernaut and Deathrophet banned. Last pickup was a Lifestealer. Good. The tri-lane is pretty aggressive that I can see here. And Lifestealer goes very well against Bristle. So that is a good pickup from there. And our Dire team bans Bane, Shadow Fiend, Slark, Lina, Templar and Luna.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm not quietly confident with the Dire team pick given the Bloodseeker is not
5 seconds remaining.
But it'll be good to see how they combo it with the Bristleback. I'm pretty sure that's the whole point
I'm
of
thinking
it.
Lina mid would be great against the other lineup. What do you say?
Over here, Lina would be fairly good. The thing is, there's a Doom and Nyx. They would want to prefer a hard hitter over someone who could cast spells, because we can see, you know, like someone who can outzone Invoker as well. So it's pretty fine. We have an Earthshaker. The SF is taken out, so you can't do that combo. But there are other picks as well in mid. OD has been running quite some good. Yeah. So the banishes for Nyx or anyone that comes up. Yeah, it's pretty fine. It depends again. Let's see. Tinker pickup is something I would like from the Dire end.
It's a good sort of defense potential also, because they can stop the pushes.
Yeah.
And they can do a lot of damage in ganks.
Yeah. The Clockwork being there, I'm thinking the Dire would hesitate taking a Tinker pick. I mean, the Clockwork Invoker combo on top of that, so it's like it's pretty easy for them.
Storm might be a good pick, because the Lincolns is going to be a natural pickup for Storm against. But the question is, if Doom gets to him first, then he might get shut down.
So last pick, waiting for the Dire. We are still here. One moment, guys. Yeah. So let's see what would Team Kuchbi pick up as the last pick. Favorably, all the good mids are gone, like the Shadow Fiend, Lina, Templar Assassin, Death Prophet, Viper. All the meta heroes for mid are out. So it will be something which is random. And the last pickup, this is Gyro.
Choose your hero.
Who is mid? Is it a Bloodseeker mid? Yeah, okay, I'm a little confused over here. I think it is a Bloodseeker mid in this particular lineup, which is going to be really weird, because of all, like, any ganks from Lion would be harass worthy. The Bloodseeker, beautiful face, beautiful skins all around, all the teams. So let's see. So players for Radiant, Doom played by Scythe, Clockwork as himself, Lion as a pick sax guy, Invoker is just that guy, and Mr. Nut on the Lifestealer.
Yes.
Diren is Dragon Warlock. YOLO Earthshaker, good. I like that. YOLO
Earthshaker sounds about right.
Yep. And we have first position as literally first position, Gyro.
Yep.
You can see that. Sam on the Bristle, and No Guts on the really weird looking Bloodseeker. Let me see that. How
I wonder how the Bloodseeker is going to fare mid against the Invoker, because Bloodseeker already has Tangos.
Prepare
also.
for battle.
Looks like he's not going to get Tangos pulled.
This is quite weird. I've never seen a Bloodseeker mid. We're presuming it's a Bloodseeker mid. It could be a Gyro mid.
It could be. Yep.
It is a Gyro mid. So yeah, Gyro works fairly well against Invoker. The harass will be out from the Gyro's end, and the rocket barrage, literally, of rockets coming through. Bristle might have a hard time given the amount of CC that the Radiant carry so far. But again, there's no who's to say. We can see some plays coming out. Quill Spray would stack up quite a bit.
Bristle is going to have to invest in Raindrop soon.
True. I would think a Magic Wand also would not be a bad pickup over here.
Exactly.
Given the amount of spam that might come out. So the Doom coming closer to the Bloodseeker. Oh,
I think they can see each other.
And wait.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah. I think they might have seen that ward, but let's see. We do not see any pings out.
Yep.
So they are contesting for the bounty. Will a counter contest happen? Will there be? Is there a cock block? There is a cock block. Oh, Bristle. Taking quite a beating. The healing salve there to negate
but surprisingly, the tower also.
This ain't no snowball fight.
Damage to everyone.
True, they did not contest from the top. They could have contested the top rune as well.
Exactly.
But that's fine. So we have a blue ward, but he is clueless. Oh no, they have de-warded the blue ward. 100 gold going towards the Earthshaker. So overall, it's fine. There's not much of a gold trade. Let us see over here. Everyone's doing fine. Everyone's doing lovely. So Earthshaker starting off with the first last hit of the game. Gyrocopter pre-skilling the homing missile, which is fine. Ready to zone out in the bottom lane to bristle back.
And Doom running around with 3 mangoes. Looks like he's stacking up that region.
Oh, the bristle manning.
Up against Lion. Lion trying to block him.
That is a bad idea to actually be around Bristle. Bristle could
do a lot of damage.
It is a bait. It's a bait on Clockwork. Oh god, the mana completely gone. Now the Bristle, there is no fear factor his way. So, okay, there was a mango hidden. They're waiting for Nyx to get the level 2, more or less. That's why they're completely outside the XP area. And they could go on him. And the Impale coming up. The mana completely gone. The Clockwork, good play, great play. The Sunstrike
follow up.
First blood!
Good
Lovely lineup.
Yeah, now the Doom. These killing countered here, then they can see that there's a counter harass. Thirst activated on the Bloodseeker.
Yeah.
So Bloodseeker plays fairly well against Doom, given that he cannot be harassed, more or less. So you can see Blood just out CSing Doom badly in lane. Doom really needs that creep. He should have gone for the first spell, where there's a Satyr already available.
He would have got the region,
Yep, the 10 health region, which is a lot, but he prefers the 2 clarities. Oh, and nope, that's why he bought 2, my friends. He had predicted that, more or less. Okay, Invoker in the mid lane. I don't think Gyro would be doing fairly well against the Invoker. And oh, free gold. The Gyro is just giving an extra creep to Invoker. Oh. Ooh, the harass.
The base damage of Gyro cannot compete with
the high damage, high base damage of Invoker. We can see here Lion just right clicking, already the magic stick. I think all 3 of them may as well go for the magic stick over here. We can see even the Clockwork is going for that. There's going to be a lot that could happen here.
Magic stick meta.
Yep.
He's working on right now.
So the Doom not in lane when there's a double wave coming. Lot of EXP loss. He'll be stuck at that level 1
Radiant's
for a while.
top tower deserves just as much help as bottom.
Heroes at 4.
A nice block by Gyro.
Yeah, so bottom lane as well, Bristle forced to go to base, and yeah, coming back strong with the Quill Spray, where you can see not much. The lifesteal of stealing literally from the Bristleback. Mid lane rotations coming up from Lion, but Gyrocopter noticed it. A lot of salves being bought here and there.
Illusion!
There is a ward planted for the Doom, which is quite right. The crit, the damage creep taken up. And we can see that the Doom will be level 3 shortly. Oh, lot of damage towards. Yep, good CS going on. That's so much damage. Oh my god, like he's just right clicking him. The Warlock pulling. They're going to just, supports are just having their own life in the background. We're seeing here, like, are they going to go on the Doom anytime soon? Doom sizing
Doom might
up.
contest if they do a second pull.
No, and we could see that Doom tried to stack the creeps there.
I think he's looking for a block.
Nope.
Nope, they aren't going to block him. They're just going to let BS farm.
Yeah, he's clocking at 1400 gold right now. And the Gyro just doing nukes, taking some chunk of health from Invoker. The CS neck and neck over here in the mid lane. However, the safe lane Nyx is not really doing that well compared to the Bounty. I mean, from here, the Blood. He's at 28 creeps to Nyx is 17. More or less, the safe lane is very safe from Doom being level 2. Bristleback gone to base again. He is currently doing fine in levels. He might be the same as the supports, yes.
Yep, he is.
Yeah, he just needs a little more levels to tank up and maybe just a few other items. So you can see
and
the Blood.
We see Doom going for a bit. I think
so much blood.
They are playing well because the Gyro has killed only his rocket and his flag attack, so he's successful.
Radiant's top tower has looked better.
The Doom losing valuable time, but comes back to few creeps.
Yep. So is the Bristleback on either side. So I think both the offlanes are faring a little difficult.
Bristle just stacking these scams as of now. Yep, the Lion coming to assist the Clockwork. A lot of damage being dealt. A lot of stacks in the magic stick over here. 10 charges, maximum charges that they can keep, both sides. Now it's the Lion's turn. He's investigating. Yep, investigating where did this Bristle go. So Bristleback playing it smart. Having the shrine up, so there's not much they can do. Clockwork, presuming that something's up. Oh, they circled around him. The shrine being popped, the Lion taking some major damage from that. And he will be chasing. The boot is there. There's no boot on the Bristle. It's a pretty safe execution. Bristle should just go back here.
Denied. Right now, Bristle goes back.
Yeah, but that's not the case. And Bristle now decides to head back. Was there a stack on the Ancients? No, there's no stack on the Ancients yet. Meanwhile, Bloodseeker, a full phase booth picked up with 160 damage. Who is low, my friends? Who is low?
Is it the mid lane?
Yeah, it's half and half. One whole hero. It's like lot of damage, maxing the thirst. So I'm thinking, do you think this would be a roaming Bloodseeker?
We shall see, but I think with the head start he has here, he should probably look to snowball and try to get himself some early kills. I think roaming would be a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I think his just main focus is around not letting Doom having any creeps.
Exactly.
So you can see that, like.
But I think Doom is caught up on levels. He's level 4 right now.
Yep.
So he's the same level.
Blood getting 6 pretty soon, huh? Not bad. The Gyro, the Invoker taking the gold lead in mid. Finally, the more levels in Exhort doing its work.
Yep.
Oh, there's a 3-man rotation. There is an Earthshaker available, but his
lock.
Oh, that is a beautiful, beautiful.
Not what you expect here, stealing your eye.
And the Bristle also turning around and TPing in. Let's see what
happens. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I think.
Double kill.
What a play, but it is a trade in the end of the day. It's a 2-for-2 trade.
Nice rotations.
Good rotation 4-man. The Bloodseeker
going at the Doom.
Doom's feelings. Can he do it?
Killing spree.
Yes. There was a Sunstrike available on the same. Oh God. This is pretty good.
I think the Invoker hesitated for a second there. We saw him invoke the Sunstrike.
He saw a lot of people dying mid. He got scared. Now the Bristle going back bottom. The Nax has already reached 6. He's going for the Midas build. He's deciding. He's bought the gloves. He has 2,000 spare. He could just go for the Radiance.
Yep.
Like
could go for the early Radiance here. That would do wonders for him.
So there is no pickup. The Gyro harassing this Invoker.
We are chasing him out of lane.
Yep.
And the Flak Cannon and the homing missile doing its work.
The Invoker just making sure the CS is in place. For he knows the Gyro can't do anything apart from
Bloodseeker was shielded up top. That's a pretty big loss.
Yeah, the pretty big over here. Let us see what was invested for the Bloodseeker. It seems just an Earth Spike. And Doom's basic items. Let's see another pickup here on the Lion.
Interesting.
No, it's on the Warlock. It's on the Warlock. It's just the basic Sunstrike, nuke damage that's happening. So we can see Radiant is doing pretty well. They've left the Nax alone here. The Dire is forced to rotate all around. The Bristle is forced to just NC the whole game.
With that death, I think the Bloodseeker has fallen off the thing a little bit. The Nax is caught up.
In the CS, of course.
Yep.
So Bloodseeker did fall off, but he's the one also looking for the same
Radiance.
item, the Radiance build.
Are we going to see Radiance from both sides?
Yeah, but I think Bloodseeker's a little ahead given the items already completed, more or less. The Nax holding key creep equilibrium here. The Gyro stacking NCs for himself, more or less. Taking beating. The Desecrate, literally living up to its name. Bloodseeker just gonna creep for a while because there is nothing that needs to be done. The Doom is just leveling up to that 6 so that he can take a solo kill on Blood. It would not be, and he already has the Satyr, perfect. The creep that he was waiting for. So Clockwork roaming around, the Lion being caught off, finishing him off. A little too deep for a support, no idea why. All the way there. He is 6, but he did not invest. He has invested in Doom. So he's just waiting for the Blood. Yes, he's done it. He waited and that's the one.
And a Hadouken coming.
And the follow-up Sunstrike. It's pretty much done. It's a Doom. That's it. The follow-up kill again on Bloodseeker. That would bring him back quite a bit from the Radiance. You can see he was closer a while ago.
2 deaths and he's fallen off the charts a bit. Nax taking over. And the Gyro also gonna maybe get some farm, and that's good. He can at least be there if Bloodseeker falls off, if Bloodseeker gets ganked. In a way, they aren't focusing Gyro right now. They're giving him a lot of space.
doing something really weird. He's trying to take out these stacks, which is impossible with the 20 health region, given that the Gyro has very low damage.
Yep.
They have 20 health region, my friends. They're gonna heal up real quick, you know. That's a little weird. Anyway. We see the Lion
going dangerously low.
Can we see some follow-up? Yes, he has a mana boot coming up, but okay, the ES out of place, out of place. Clockwork,
Clockwork misses the cogs. They actually saved the ES and they're going on the Warlock right now.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
I think the Sunstrike is going to miss. Infest.
Yep, Infest bomb crashes the top. Makes right there with the Relic at 11 minutes.
Not bad at all.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And I think the Bristle
Dire
is
have
going to
fortified
be
their
in a whole
structures.
world of pain.
Yup. And one more good straight would have done the job. And
Yep.
he is being the man to finish the job. But being going to be chased by Clockwork and the remaining melee.
I don't know if they can catch up to ES. Looks pretty safe. I think he's going to walk out of this.
Yeah, the high MS.
Yep.
On par. Let's see. The Bloodseeker.
Trying to catch up desperately.
Yup. But got up in the CS with the Nyx,
Yeah.
but Nyx just has a kill ahead of him, and great, where we go with the relic. So
I think we're going to see a Radiance in another 2 minutes.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Presuming at the 14-minute mark he should have it, given that there won't be much action bot lane.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
Damage, yep.
Radiant's
They're
top
gonna try and
tower
dive deep
has looked
onto
better.
Clockwork. Gonna be stopped by an Impale.
Another
homing missile
rocket coming
up.
That
Yep.
should be half his health. Is it a level 4? Yeah, that should be.
Radiant's top
Is a
tower
wall of
deserves
6,
just
so
as
he's
much
5
help as
right
bottom.
now. Once he gets his 6, they can apply some pressure on the tower too.
Doom again coming, noticing, but I would not prefer
Haste!
Doom at this speed.
Yep.
546 speed, like the toll that's taken on Clockwork. Okay, so Bloodseeker, pretty ready.
A rupture on the Doom.
Yeah.
And the Doom trying to get out of there, but he's silenced.
He got blocked. He's been blocked, my friends. Oh, and Clockwork coming in.
Oh, and a follow of Doom. What a reversal.
Yeah.
And the blood dropping low.
Quite low.
Doom healing up. The Sunstrike missing.
A lot of ticks on this Bloodseeker.
Dire's
Are we
middle
seeing
tower
a fissure
isn't going to
block?
last
Okay, we
long.
aren't seeing a fissure block here.
He
Meanwhile,
lives.
mid, there's some pressure on the tower mid.
Radiant's
he's
top
pushing
tower
waves with the
has looked
meteor.
better.
Good job there. And the top, we're seeing a finger to the face.
The greed of
Bloodseeker.
farming. Greed of farming. Line
Yes.
capitalizing on that. Getting a lot of gold his way. Having 500 in the bank.
Absolutely.
Getting a lot of EXP for that. Like, he and Clockwork were in the same level, but he got a full level, killing the blood.
I think they might trade towers. They might push bot for top. Might be something they're looking at here.
Nyx, no boot, just the 300 gold away
Radiance.
for Radiance. So 15-minute Radiance pickup, that would be something.
Something else, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty good timing on the
Bloodseeker.
Not
Radiance.
much good's happening to
Okay,
Radiant's
he has
bottom
been
tower.
repeatedly
Dire's
bullied,
top
so
tower
I
is under
have
attack.
nothing to say yet.
I'm wondering if the Bloodseeker should switch items and now move to something else which helps him survive.
He's pretty dedicated with this. Even if it's an 18-minute
Radiance,
it's still viable.
Okay.
So that's something that's left to the blood altogether. So over here, we're waiting for Warlock. He's trying his best to reach that 6, which
Yeah.
he will now. And
I
that
think we're
is-
gonna see a Warlock ulti here up top. They're gonna be making a play around that.
Yep, the Doom
The
is
Doom's
not
on
available.
cooldown, yeah. And they're pinging mid, so I foresee some action mid.
True. Invoker coming up on the charts with the CS. Only strictly farming. And Hanamite is picked up. Agnum's on the way. The Radiant team are really getting busy over here. The Gyro, very poor farm. Mostly just boots all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we see a point booster picked up. Invoker at level 12 compared to the level 10 Gyro. We know who's one mid.
Radiant's got the lead
Clockwork.
right now.
Oh, the sound. They have surrounded him. Oh, the
He's gonna go down again.
Another kill.
That's gonna really
Radiant's
set
middle
him back
tower
quite a
is
bit.
under attack.
It is already. He's been killed a lot of
3 times, right?
Yeah, easy.
3 or 4 times here. 4 times.
Deaths. All like the supports rotating, the bullying that's happening.
Yep. Crazy
to the
bullying.
Sacred Carry.
They've bought a lot of space for Nyx and
There is a Radiance. Is there a
Invoker.
Radiance?
They're
There's
beating on
Magic Wand,
Dire's
and
top
there's a
tower.
Radiance. Now Bristle. I am so sorry, my friend. Radiance does its own kind
Money
of
changes master.
Dire's middle tower is
over
under
here.
attack.
the Nyx is gonna be pretty happy with this early pickup. We can see a lot of damage.
Were those
Just
cracks
passive
in
damage
Dire's top
happening.
tower?
Staying in lane is not an option.
Bristol's gonna have to retire to the jungle soon.
We can see a pick up on Doom and,
And the
solo.
ulti comes out.
Solo drop, which held no
Dire's
value.
top tower is under attack.
That was not. Will he send the golem to farm or?
Is he at least gonna push the tower with it? That's
Nope. This golem.
That's
is
for
just-
me.
Okay, he's sending it to farm. Fine, the supports. Yeah, we do have an ES in the end of the day for the Dire, and he can make some big plays.
Dire's
Provided
bottom
he gets
tower is
his
being
items
chipped
up fast.
The
away.
mid tower falling. Gyro almost going for the Yasha first half.
Yep.
Yeah, so over here stacking NCs. Both they're pretty, like how do you say, disciplined in stacking, but terrible
Killing
in bad
spree.
stacking. You can see another kill going here. On YOLO.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Like that. Oh, the clockwork missing the hook.
The Bristle gonna get caught out by the Nyx. No, the Nyx not advancing on him.
Dire Snow fortified their structures.
Come out and that's gonna be.
See the damage that the burn is doing.
Yep.
Bristle does not have much items. He's literally stuck with the soul ring and the ring as of now. He's going for the hood, which is a smart pickup. The damage from the burn should be neutralized. Now we have Lion with a finger again.
Haste.
The blood somehow sitting in the NCs, literally having enough money for that. The bird being deployed. Can he get the relic? It's been 16 minutes. He's not that far.
Actually,
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
He's gonna need a few more minutes to get the recipe.
Yeah, Doom on the other hand farmed quite a bit.
Doom is up. We might see a Doom on the blood again.
Yeah, and it's quite low given. And Earthshaker spotting out the Doom. The Lion chasing this gyro.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
So Facebook's Yasha in 17 minutes for a gyrocopter. Not something.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Yeah, nothing to be proud about, unfortunately. Using the call down, the stacks everywhere in their NCs. This is some new
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away. Killing spree.
Bristle also. A lot of bullying from the Radiant and doing that global gang thanks to the clockwork.
Boom! There it goes.
So now we can see Nyx here just carrying on farming, no issues whatsoever. Gonna be using the creep. Oh, and is it a storm? It is a storm.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
And beautiful block to follow up. No open
Dominating.
Filled with it.
Dominating.
That's another kill. Oh, the Invoker getting a follow-up kill.
Interesting.
On the gyro. Tier 2 mid lane gone in 18 minutes. 16-9. The
Rasika going on the Invoker, I think.
Yeah. So we can see this. The TP is that. Oh. And a pro move was done. Pro moves were done.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
No panic. Very disciplined. The Radiant is just slowly staking the game. There is no follow-up that we can see from Dire, and we can see only counter kills from the support end. But the game is dropping real fast.
Yep, 9k lead on the Radiant actually.
Yep, the Bloodseeker finally getting the relic and almost done with the Radiance, but the Nyx had the same thing 6 minutes.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
He's almost at the Solar Crest now.
I think he's picked it up now.
Yep, and there we go. That's the Solar Crest, 1800 health, a lot of damage, a lot of armor. Pretty good play by the Nyx. Staying in lane, more or less. Did not leave bottom lane and just farmed up everything. Doom finishing the hood, the drums, the phase. Gonna be pretty tanky himself, 1800 with all of that. Clockwork, just phase boots. Going in, Lion also. There's a smoke gang coming. Let's see what the bristles. What is the deity?
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
800 gold away from making a blink. The Radiance picked up by the blood finally at the 19th minute mark.
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
The Radiant because they kept pushing them back. And now we see the initiation in
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Strike, more or less. The double, 2-man in play,
the meteor,
and
mega kill, double kill. Dire's bottom tower needs some help. Triple kill. Double kill. Ultra kill. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yes, man, fighting everyone. So now the Doom arriving, fighting with the Doom.
Dire's bottom tower has shattered to little pieces.
It was the whole team wiped away.
Dire's top tower is gone. Just a cold fog left behind.
Seems to be an unstoppable momentum here.
Yeah, a lot of follow-ups. Like with minimum heroes, they were able to take out the Invoker, just massacring everyone with that meteor into double kill, and then that alacrity,
pretty crazy.
deafening blast. The early act pickup, he's abusing it.
Yeah.
Abusing all the spells. The Bloodseeker not able to right-click Invoker just because of deafening blast. Might want to rethink that. Going straight for the BKB with no other damage. Bloodseeker gonna be pretty content. That the gyro still taking time.
Invisibility.
His SNY is going to be done in around 22 minutes.
Well gotten,
The clockwork comes in, the Sunstrike will follow up. Yep. And it's pretty simple, it's pretty standard stuff. Just jumping blast again to make sure that
Killing spree. Own it.
that was bad. That was a misplay from Clockworks and he was still ruptured. Victory run. That never happened. Pipe completely picked up any form of magic damage that they once had.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away.
Oh god.
Killing spree.
Finishing it off.
It looks like Dire fortified their structures.
I think this game
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Let's see. Hopefully the Dire has some has a trick up their sleeve.
Yup, it'll have to.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Synchronize their attacks now. Play it very well because Nakes is way ahead. He's done with his SNY almost, I'm presuming.
They're beating on Dire's top tower. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Currently clocking at level 17 in 21 minutes. The Invoker clocking at 18 compared to the mid-hero Gyros at 13 and the carry Bloodseeker was at 14. Thanks to the supports, the Dire team's carries are shut down. I think the Invoker solo handled the Gyro mid. I do not see any rotations apart from the Tar dive initially. Okay, so Radiance was a greedy pickup, but I don't see any other item that could have assisted them.
Incoming!
Let's try follow.
And
it has.
It misses, I think.
A lot of will trades going in the way and
the Nakes, a lot of pressure happening on the Nakes, and there's a Doom being followed upwards. Rupture on the Doom right now, and Silence.
The Doom will fall, and the Nakes is...
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
Manning up over here. Oh god. Where is this?
Mega kill! Double kill!
Really?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The Invoker Sunstrike falling. There's nothing
Dire's
that you
top
can do
tower
with
has
this man.
fallen.
The Nakes is unstoppable.
This man
Dire's
is just
top
waiting.
barracks are under attack.
Tar diving in the base at 22 minutes in the game. He does not care.
Dire's top barracks have fallen.
He's got a base. He's got well-deserved rest.
Dire's top barracks are getting banged up.
Meanwhile, on top lane, Invoker has Megard the Rage Barracks, 23 minutes. Abusing the fact that none of their cores have yet come online.
With the BKB?
Yep. The Gyrocopter.
Radiant wins!
GG scored!
Okay,
that is
wonderful.
Pretty fast game, guys. I think our finals are happening sooner than expected.
Yeah.
Radiant team, very disciplined game. Dire, better luck next time. We will see you guys again in the next game.
What have you done?
No, just. You'll pay for what you've done.
Oh, that's nice.
Almighty money.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Fifth brother hiding somewhere too.
Invisibility.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Come out! Perfect location.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Axe dies!
bottom tower is under attack.
Illusion!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dominating!
Denied.
Much obliged.
What have we here? I'll take that!
Ooh. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Haste!
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Killing